You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Look at my guy, Mano.
Hey.
Such a good friend.
Monday.
You're a good,
Back
loyal friend.
That's right.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
You know. Shout out to my girl, Ayana, too. She had a birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Ayana.
We celebrated at my house a little. That was really nice.
That's right.
And you came by as the good, loyal friend that you are.
I couldn't miss that. You know, she held me down in the Virgin Islands, you know?
Mm-hmm. But it is a Monday, so we're going to get this week started off properly. Now, today we do have a special guest joining us, two special guests, alongside my girl, Coach Gessie. We're going to be talking about menopause and perimenopause and all of those things that are very important to discuss when it comes to knowing that you're going through this and what can you do to make it an easier journey. So Dr. Peggy Roberts is going to be here and Victoria Caldwell is going to be here talking about her struggles with menopause. I mean, it affects so many different things. And so let's get the show started with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. I love when I see somebody that I didn't know was behind a brand or a product and realize it's somebody we know in real life that actually got a patent and has a successful brand. I'm going to shine a light on her. When we come back, it's Way Up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
Right.
And let's shine a light on Chantel Jackson. Now, she has these shoe gummies, and I did not realize this was her invention. This first hit the market back in 2019 after she went through her patent, her testing, and all of that. But it's the world's first and only outer sole, so it helps prevent foot discomfort caused by high heels. So basically, it's like a shoe gummy. It's like a sticky that you put on the outside of your shoe, and they have them in different colors, like red if you have the Louboutins, they have tan.
Does it make the shoe more comfortable? Like
softer? It makes it softer when you're walking. So in other words, a lot of times we put stuff on the inside of our shoe, but sometimes the bottom of your shoe can get so worn out, especially if it's kind of thin or you're walking. So this helps protect that. And she's actually sold over 500,000 of these products globally, which is amazing. So shout out to her. I love to see people
Miss
doing...
Jackson, right?
Yeah, Miss Jackson, doing big things. It was after nearly a decade of product design, research, and development. It came out in 2019. That's what I like. I like seeing us saying, okay, what would make my shoes more comfortable? Let me come up with an invention. And then you have to go through the whole process. It's a long, hard, tedious 10-year process, and she made it happen. So shout out to her. Now, Asheen, who do you want to shine a light on?
My wife, Erica. She's just so amazing. You know, she do so much for the family. I just, want to give her a big shout out.
Okay. How long you guys been married?
3 years.
3 years. So in love. All right. Well, shout out to you, Erica. Your man, your husband of 3 years loves you. All right. Thank you for calling. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you could leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, you're Yeetie. And Meek Mill was detained by the NYPD over the weekend. We'll tell you what he had to say happened, and we'll give you the details. Did you hear anything about this, Mano?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it. All right. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
That's right.
I know that's right. All right, well, let's get into this Yeetie. Meek Mill on Halloween night was detained by the NYPD. Now, he posted on social media, they trying to get me. They just pulled me out the car and cuffed me in front of the whole club. Embarrassed the ish out of me in New York City. I'm not scared to go outside without a gun. They had guns in my face for no reason. I thought it was a prank. That is embarrassing, by the way.
Why did they say that they did that?
Well, they're saying they were responding to reports of a male with a firearm.
And they came to him?
And they stopped 3 men in a vehicle matching the description and the license plate that they received. They did not find the alleged firearm. All 3 men, they said, were let go, no arrest, unlike many online are claiming. So that's what they are saying happened, but you never know. You know, they can say anything.
Right.
And I feel like everybody's getting away with everything right now. So who's to say? All right, now let's talk about Praz. Praz from the Fugees. Right. He has been ordered to pay $64 million after his conviction for illegal foreign lobbying and conspiracy charges. The judge has ruled that they had obtained proceeds in this amount from his offense. He did not register as an agent of China conspiracy and witness tampering. Now, his spokesperson, Erica Dumas, said they already took $100 million from him, and now they want another $64 million. Now, this fee is not all he has to do, though. In December,
He's a billionaire?
Listen, allegedly, and this is what he's being charged with, this was all for funneling money through straw donors for the re-election campaign of Barack Obama. Then there was a subsequent investigation by the Justice Department. So it's all of that. In addition to that, though, he still is getting sentenced in December, and they're saying he could face 10 years behind bars, and they're asking for that to be capped at 3 years. That's what his team is trying to do. And you know he's got a documentary about all of this coming out that Mark Wahlberg is doing with him.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I feel like this is a very interesting story. Like, how did all of this happen? $164 million on the table now. All right. Now, Snoop Dogg gifted his wife 3 rings to celebrate her 50th birthday. And at the party for her birthday, he explained what each of those rings were for.
The first ring is when you became my girlfriend. In case people don't know, you the only girlfriend I ever had in my whole life. So the second ring represents when you became my wife. So the last ring right here is to represent the love of my life. Happy birthday, Bobo.
Wow. See, they've been married since 1997.
It's a long time.
Yeah. I don't know if you could give 3 rings.
I could do it.
Have you ever had a...
I'm husband material. Look at me. When they see me, that's what I'm giving. That's what he gives.
Okay. And then Brandy and Ray J had a hug on stage during the Boy Is Mine tour. That was nice. That was in Atlanta.
They haven't been speaking.
No, they have not. So that was good to see. And Ray J posted family over everything. And so previously he had talked about how his sister hates who he is, so on and so forth. But it's nice to see the two of them hugging on stage. Aw. All right, well, that is your Yee When we come back about last night, I told y'all I already seen Mano over the weekend. It was Halloween. I'm going to tell you what we did for the holidays. I'm trying to think, did you have a costume on?
Not when I came to your house.
But I saw you at Slick Rick. We'll discuss it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. Yes. I'm here. My guy Mano's here.
New Mano!
All right. And let's get into about last night.
Last night.
Well, I saw you over the weekend.
Yep, I pulled up to your house. Happy birthday, Ayana.
Yes. It was my friend Ayana's birthday. She was at the house. Jasmine's Caribbean catered the food for us.
That's right. Shout out to my guy, Al.
When I tell you, that food
Fire.
Was amazing.
Shrimp, that fried shrimp, it was escabeche.
There's nothing like being at home and doing things at home.
And then we watched a strange movie together.
I was asleep.
No, you didn't watch it?
What movie was that?
The movie we watched. The movie with it was like strange. It was like these people was controlling these. It was some scary fake comedy. The Cabin, something Cabin.
Oh, Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, we did watch that.
We watched that.
Yeah, Cabin in the
That
Woods. We
was
watched.
wild.
I put that on. You liked it though.
I liked it. I was just trying to understand what's going on. I thought it was a true story.
All right. Well, in addition to that, it was Halloween. I was giving out candy. Now, not a lot of kids came. It was maybe about like 12 kids that came to that. I had so much candy ready to go too. Like quality candy, by the way. Not no generic candy.
Definitely did shots.
Yeah,
though.
we definitely did a lot of shots at the house. But I was giving out candy. I put on sweats, so I was a gym teacher.
Crazy.
What? That was my costume. And then yesterday, one of my friends from high school who went to Hampton for college, it was her and her husband's birthday. They've been together since we were in high school. And so they're still together. So shout out to Valerie and Mark. It was nice to see the two of them. I remember they were the first ones out of all my friends to get married when we graduated from college.
They jumped the broom.
They got married. She was pregnant when they got married. She was like 8 months pregnant at the time. But yeah, she definitely was. And they are still going strong. So I thought that was really cute. Anyway, that is about last night. Now you know what time it is.
Let's get it.
It is time.
Tell us a secret so you can go viral.
Yes. Tell us a secret. It's a no judgment zone, as you know. 800-292-5150. So that means no matter what it is that you say that you've done, we want to hear about it. We want to ooh and ah, but we're not going to judge you, right, Mano?
I don't judge.
Because people don't like when you're not here. I feel like they like when you judge people, But, I don't know if you're in that position to be judging nobody.
I don't feel like I judge.
800-292-5150. Call us up. Tell us a secret. It's a no judgment zone. We cannot wait to hear from you again. That is 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Woo, it's way up at Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, New Mano. And you know how we do, Mano. We don't judge anybody, right?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I would never.
You're anonymous, 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
My secret is that I have been blessed with dream interpretation and prophetic dreams. And ever since then, I know who to move around and who to stay away from.
You've been blessed with what?
She can have prophetic dreams, so she knows, like, she can see the future kind of and has this, like, insight. How did you know to tap into it?
So it wasn't even something that I tried to do myself or that I requested. My dreams always been prophetic in the sense that I was able to see stuff, and then it would come along later on in my life.
Right.
And now with both of those together.
Right. So you like a mutant, like an X-Men.
Mutant X-Men. I don't know about an X-Men. I definitely got power. Power of Christ, y'all.
Right.
I want that type of power.
What? To see it. To see
Yeah,
it.
to
I
get
do
it
this
like
all
prophetic.
I'm sure he got something special for you.
I'm going to tap into mine. I heard we all have, like, some type of level of being able to, like, see things. We just got to tap into it.
We do. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's a fact.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
All right, y'all. Have a
See
good
you later,
one.
Storm.
Hey, anonymous caller. What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you guys?
Good. You want to tell me a secret?
Yeah, I cheated on my ex 6 times.
With 6 different people or just 6 times with the same person?
Nah, 6 different escorts.
Escorts.
You like escorts?
Yeah, it was just a little phase I was going through.
Okay, so you're through with that phase now.
Exactly.
But would you say this is just an issue you were having, or were there issues in the relationship?
I mean, there was like some issues in the relationship, and then I feel like I was using that as like an outlet. But it was more like I just wanted to cross off some stuff on like my bucket list, you know?
So what was on the bucket list that you wanted to, like, what did you cross off your bucket list?
I ain't trying to get too explicit, but I had like my grocery.
Whoa.
Okay.
God, you could, well, pack that up, bro. We don't even need to hear this.
Your girlfriend wouldn't
Hang
do
up.
your girlfriend wouldn't do that for you?
Nah.
Did you ever ask
I
her?
never asked her.
Yeah, you never asked.
Nah, because I didn't want to ask her because it's like, that was my girl, you know?
All you wanted out of life was to get your
That's one thing he said. There's other things too.
No. That's just one thing. That was other stuff too.
Like what?
I mean, I made like a movie with one of them too.
Oh, okay.
OnlyFans.
No, Daddy helps.
You think?
Oh,
okay.
Daddy help.
You think that you look at your girl in a certain way and you wouldn't want her to do these things because you feel like you would look at her differently?
Yeah, like I'm not trying to out my girl.
She might enjoy it too. You
Well,
don't
she
even
might-
know.
and here's
She
the
probably,
thing.
she might be. I know women
She
who have
might
been
be
married.
more of a than the girls that you buying. Did you give her a chance?
Maybe she was though. She left me, bro. It ain't like that.
Oh, she left you.
I'm single now, yeah.
Oh,
man.
wow. All right. Well, thank you for sharing with us. It's a no judgment zone.
Thank you guys.
I don't know if you felt that.
Yeah, Jesus loves you, brother.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. When we come back, for Yeetie, somebody's telling her secrets. Gracie Bond. Do you know who she is?
Yeah.
Well, she's talking about Drake, and basically she's saying that she initially slid into his DMs, and then things continued on from there. We'll tell you what she had to say and what Drake responded. Ooh, it's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and of course my guy Mano's here. Now, this was such a random, weird story for Yeetie, but Drake is denying Gracie Bond's confession about her alleged time with Drake. Gracie Bond is a Panamanian model and influencer.
She's built funny.
She was on the show La Casa de Alotoque Dos.
Right.
And in the show, she talked about initially having contact with him back in 2020. She slid in his DMs. She said that turned into a full-blown relationship. She divorced her husband, eventually met him in person. She said she met his mom and his son, but then things went downhill at the Wireless Festival in 2023. She says that he excluded her, choosing his looks over his affection. He did not give me genuine love and affection. She said he never asked her to sign an NDA, and that's why she's able to talk about this experience.
So he said that it didn't happen?
Well, he was in Aiden Ross's stream commenting during that, and he said, big cap. And then he said, blackballed is crazy. He was just leaving comments basically saying that it wasn't true.
Yeah, it wasn't true. We believe Drake, and this cap, we don't believe her. She's built funny.
You cannot body shame somebody.
No, I'm just saying, I'm being honest.
Well, she is definitely known for her body, though, like for her.
It's built weird.
But I also think that Drake likes voluptuous women.
He didn't do it.
That. Well, speaking of which, there is this lawsuit now that has been filed by RBX, and that is against Spotify. And what he's saying is that billions of streams from Spotify were from bots, and that actually affected everybody else's streams and money. So how ironic is that? That somebody would now file this lawsuit.
Fair game, huh?
And the lawsuit's not against Drake, though. It's against Spotify. So he's not saying that Drake did anything wrong. But he said billions of fraudulent streams are generated from fake, illegitimate, or illegal methods. And streaming royalties are paid out through a stream share model. And the use of bots is widespread on Spotify. But the only example that was given in this lawsuit is Drake. And we know RBX from being on
Chronic. Yeah,
the Chronic.
Everybody's suing.
Standing on
I
death
need
row.
to figure out where I can land my lawsuit.
We'll figure something out for you.
Can I sue you for something?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. And then
I'll
sue you for breaking my toilet.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about Roy Wood Jr. He was on Club Shay Shay, and he talked about a lot of things. By the way, I love Roy Wood Jr. I think he's so funny. His book is out right now, too, A Man of Many Fathers, and I actually ordered it on Amazon, so I have that at home. But he had to talk about a time where he realized that his father was a better man for his other family than he was for the one that he had with Roy Wood Jr.'s mother. Here's what he said.
The best example of love I had was with my pops and his other woman. I had to call my two younger brothers and talk to them about what was life like. And this is a conversation I never want to have with them, but I gotta have this conversation if I'm gonna be better to my son. Hey man, walk me through what Pops was like at your crib. And they described a man I never met.
And he's saying the guy that he was at his younger brother's crib was an amazing father.
Right.
And he didn't know that guy. In addition to that, he talked about a time where he had a job working in a rehab facility and he got slapped. I think he was only 16 and the guy that slapped him was like 36. Here's what he said.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Is it true you was slapped by the co-worker for snitching?
Yeah. Wasn't doing his job. It is your job to help me collect the trays. This in the gym hooping for money because it's a rehab hospital. Right. They got a gym. I'm 16. This man is like 36 years old. This is a grown man hooping for money. He make his money hooping at work. And when he free, he helped me in the dishwasher.
So in other words, he was falling behind on work and clearing these trays because the guy was playing hoops for money and making him do the job by himself. It was a 2-person job, and he told him the guy slapped him.
Getting smacked by a grown man is crazy.
It's crazy. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, Under the Radar, these are the stories that may not be in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you may not need to know about them. So much going on right now, but let's talk about Mamdani. You know, it's mayoral election time, and tomorrow is the last day to vote here in New York. But everybody's talking about this particular election. It's way up.
In the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Mano. Man, and let's get into some of this Yeetie. I voted early yesterday. That was the last day for, under the radar. That was the last day for early voting. And so according to the New York City Board of Elections, they're saying that more than 584,000 residents have already cast their ballots here in New York City. And it's interesting watching what's happening in New York because of Mamdani, who's been in the lead. Now, I see reports saying that lead has been closing in with Cuomo. And I will say Curtis Lewa, who is also running for mayor. This is probably the best he's ever done in all the
since
time.
the 80s.
Yeah, that he's been running. But there's a lot of things that are going on here. And one thing that Donald Trump has said is that if Mamdani wins, then he'll make sure that he pulls funding from New York City.
God.
We shall see what is going to happen. But Mondani was out and about over the weekend, going to clubs,
He was
parties,
outside, yeah.
Dancing the soca and all of that. All right, now there is a study of 14 million home sales over 2 decades, and they're saying winning a bidding war is not worth it when people who want a house really badly. According to research, they said people who pay above asking price tend to overpay by roughly 8% and then later on see diminished returns when they sell. So bidding wars are also 1.9 percentage points likelier to default, according to an economist. And there's also a social divide. Lower income Black and Hispanic buyers are more likely to overpay in bidding wars. And there are certain regions that are prone to these bidding wars, like Rochester, New York. And so buyers in these areas are also quicker to resell. And a lot of times this can be impulse driven. One thing I learned when it comes time to buying real estate is you have to be practical with yourself. Sometimes people want to just win, and you decide you want something so bad, but you also have to think to yourself, is this a smart purchase?
Right.
And that's one of the main things that people have to think about. All right. And Essence has filed for bankruptcy. And apparently a lot of independent designers are finding themselves out of some money. A lot of the brands that they owe money to, and it's literally like tens of millions of dollars that they owe, they haven't been able to pay. So it'll be interesting if you buy on, and that's the letter S, Essence.
Right.
If you ever buy clothes on there. All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. We have the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. Plus, my girl, Coach Gessie from the Detox Now is going to be joining us alongside Dr. Peggy and Victoria Caldwell. We're going to be talking about menopause and perimenopause. It's Way Up.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
yeah.
I'm here. My guy Mano's here. Let's get into some Yee Tea. So Royce the 5'9" in a Rolling Stone interview said that he has been battling some health issues. He said there's an interruption in the nerve firing off of his tongue, and that causes spasms that hindered him from talking and recording music. He said his cranial nerves and his vagus nerve were all inflamed. He got a genetic condition, and he did a neurochemistry test. He found out the left hemisphere of his brain produces less dopamine than the right. So there's an imbalance. It's kind of like Parkinson's, ADHD. Yeah, so he went through several improper diagnoses, but he's almost through it. And he has now started recording again. He said, I wish I was recording when we were doing this album, talking about Big L's album, because he executive produced it.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Imagine that is your job. Like your, not just a job, but like your passion. And then you can't even record music because of that. All right, Russell Simmons has reached a resolution with a few of the women who accuse him of sexual misconduct. According to his lawyer, he's resolved settlements with 3 of his sexual assault accusers. According to court filings, that would be Wendy Franco, Seale Abrams, and Sherry Abernathy. They had claimed that he had not fulfilled these settlement agreements totaling more than $3 million. But they are showing that he also owed at least $8 million combined to 3 other women as well. And he had only paid $220,000 total, but now his attorney is saying the matter has been resolved, but we don't know with who or how much. All right, Chris Rock made a joke about why he now recommends his ex-wife's divorce lawyer. He was at the Wall Street Journal Innovator Awards, and he said, when my friends are getting divorced, I recommend my ex-wife's attorney. And the reason why he said that is because he said he lost so much money in his divorce. That's how good she was. It's all about the attorney. At least you can joke about it now.
Yeah, you want to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he says everything he's doing right now, he's going to have to give a percentage of his tour to his ex-wife.
Damn.
As well. But he's making jokes about it, because what else can you do?
That's all you can do.
All right. Now, Bel-Air, season 4, that final season of Bel-Air is going to be on Peacock starting November 24th. And they have just released that trailer for season 4. Now, they are showing that Vivian Banks, Aunt Viv, is standing there with one hand over her stomach in one of the scenes. And she talks about starting over. So people are saying maybe she's pregnant in this finale season. And you can see that, they're getting ready to go to college, Princeton. There were all these things that were happening in season 3. So I guess season 4 will be wrapping everything up with a bow. Here's that trailer.
Looking long time. Ownership, legacy. We're looking for more. What's your grit? I need a little bit more time to make something shake.
Time isn't on your side, nephew.
I used to feel so devastated.
I worked so hard to get my life back on track. I just want to move on.
Now, Snoop Dogg is also in the season 4 trailer as well. And so get ready for that. Again, I said that's going to be on November 24th. Yeah. Do you watch that?
No, I don't. But I like how they took the whole Fresh Prince and then revamped it and made it more modern and more street.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. It's not like trying to make the same thing over again.
It's
a whole
They
new
took
show.
The concept and just
I remember when they announced it, we were like, is this going to work? And people it's a good show. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, it's a Monday.
Manovation.
We need some manovation. We need it. Let's rap about it. It's way up.
Yeah.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
I know that's right. It's way up. It's a Monday.
Yeah.
You may know, so we need some innovation.
Yeah, no hesitation. Behind the scenes, we was talking about being grateful and gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
We already know that gratitude is the foundation for everything. Like you can't, bring anything to existence if you're not grateful for what you already got. Grateful for life, grateful for your kids. But we also talked about being grateful for loved ones and having certain relationships with people that you show up for, because you don't know how that actually affects them. And this is how you keep a well-oiled team together, because you got to show up for your people. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do it all on your own. Can't do it by yourself. So, being grateful for your people and then showing up for them, like we talked about birthdays and things that the people hold close to their heart. You never know what somebody going through.
Yeah.
And you never know it just showing up or do for that person,
Yeah, making time, because I know a lot of times we all be about to go somewhere and then change our mind, or we don't really have anything going on, but we just don't feel like it.
Right.
But it means so much sometimes if somebody that you're friends with, a family member has something happening, and you actually just show up to support and just give them a hug. I remember one time this woman I knew was having a birthday brunch. And we were cool, but we're not like super, super tight. And I happened to, be able to make it. And when I went, I felt bad because none of her friends showed up. Literally, it was one other person there. She had a table for 10. And I was so glad that I actually showed up, because people can, and I understand everybody's going through a lot, and sometimes but you can't just not show up and not communicate and not try to make it right. Like if you can do it, if you can show up,
you should do it.
You should.
You help the morale.
I mean a lot to people
of that person, definitely.
And I'm always grateful, because I know I never expect anybody to do anything, but if they do, I'm always super grateful.
Indeed.
And we remember those things.
That's
All right. Well, thank you for that Monday Manovation.
Right.
I like it. You showed up.
Hey.
And when we come back, Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. I'm here with the award-winning advice giving, and he shows up. All right, Manos here, 800-292-5150. Call us up for some advice. Ask Yee.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with the award-winning advice giving Mano.
That's right.
And we actually have somebody anonymous on the line, Mano, who I think you'll be able to help out. All right. And hello, anonymous caller.
Hey, how are you?
How you feeling?
Not bad, but it is.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what is your question for Ask Yee? We'll see if we can help your day out.
I was in a poly relationship with my husband, and he ended up leaving me for the chick that we were together with. And my question is it worth even fighting for, or just how to move on from the fact that there was other things going on behind my back that I didn't know of? He brought the female in, and come to find out later on down the line that he knew her a little bit deeper than what he explained to me. And here's the real kicker. When I found out that he was cheating on me with her best friend.
But it's okay, because whatever he went through with her before, now y'all all in a relationship together. She's your girlfriend.
Well, I think she feels a little deceived because she already was doing something for him. She didn't realize they had prior situations. And you said he left you? Is that what you said? So if he left you, then is there even a discussion? Because that's not what he wants to do.
Yeah, but we got married in March. We haven't even made it a year. if that was the case and he brought her in right after we got married, like literally maybe a month after.
Couple of things here. He was dishonest with you, and maybe he would love you on his terms, but those are not your terms. This is not what you want, right?
No.
Did you even want to have a poly relationship, or did you do it because he wanted it?
I wanted it because I love females.
Okay.
I choose a female over a man any day.
Okay,
but
nice.
I wanted both. Who doesn't want the best of both worlds?
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? But there's a common ground between all that, though.
Yes, I like that. So what you need to do is fight for your girlfriend and your husband, girl.
She doesn't feel safe and protected in this relationship. I'm already giving you everything you could have asked for, and you couldn't even respect the boundaries that we have set up, because there's still boundaries, and there's still a certain type of love and respect you have to have for somebody. And guess what? Somebody else would be more than happy
You can find you a girl and a man
to respect those boundaries. But if this man is not treating you in a way that he needs to make you feel special, to be honest, to make you feel protected, to make you feel safe, then I don't know how you're going to be able to move forward and sacrifice those things that you need. It's not all about him. You know, he can't have it all.
He wants his cake and eat it too.
Yeah, he wants to eat everyone's cake. You know, and you can't do that. Yeah, I want you to be happy. And at the end of the day, if you're not, and she can do that.
Right.
But if you're not happy, then it's not working for you.
I really need to hear that. He needed to hear that from somebody else.
Okay, do y'all have kids?
Yes, we do.
Well, I hope he'll still be a good father. Maybe you not being with him will make him realize the error of his ways, or maybe you'll be so happy and have moved on to something better that you won't even look back, you know? But I don't think that being in the same place that you're in and being stagnant is the answer.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the advice. I really appreciate it for sure.
All right. Well, thank you and good luck, anonymous caller. That was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. And when we come back, man, we have Coach Gessie from the Detox Now joining us. We'll be talking to Victoria Caldwell and Dr. Peggy. And we're talking about menopause and perimenopause. And what are some telltale signs of what's happening, and how can you manage that? It's way up.
We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee. You're way up with Angela Yee. Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And, you know, Coach Jessie's always bringing the knowledge. And today's conversation is one that every woman needs to hear and talk about. And men, y'all need to hear this. And kids who have parents who's a mom, you need to hear this. For real. Okay? Because this affects everybody. We're talking about menopause and perimenopause. So, Coach Gessie Thompson, the founder of Detox Now, we're here to have this conversation.
Amen. I actually started my journey of holistic health when I hit menopause prematurely, because after battling fibroids for 14 years, I ended up having to have a partial hysterectomy. Well, I was told that was the only solution I had, where they left my ovaries, so I was not supposed to end up in menopause. But here I was, 44 years old, and literally the wheels fell off. All right, we're talking about sex went from feeling like, how did Halle Berry say it? She said it was like death by 1,000 razor blades.
Yeah.
So that really is what started me looking for natural solutions, and my journey to what ended up me founding the Detox Now.
Now, Dr. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us.
This is such a needed conversation, and we need to normalize perimenopause and menopause, right? Because every woman will go through this transition. So menopause is when you've had no period for 12 months, right? But the perimenopause is that period of time that you don't feel like yourself and you don't know what's going on. And that can happen anywhere from 7 to 10 years.
Wow.
It is more severe in women of color. And it lasts longer in women of color. And what we're finding in clinical practice is that perimenopause is starting as early as the late 20s. And women will come in and just say, I don't feel well. Something is going on. I don't feel like myself. And they're looking for answers.
Right now, we are talking to Dr. Peggy Margerton from Trust Women's Healthcare, alongside Victoria Caldwell, who's being very open and honest about her perimenopause/menopause symptoms. And of course, my girl, Coach Gessie from the Detox Now is here. Now, Victoria, can we get into your experience?
She's a life and growth strategist and, you know, founder of Team Impress. And here she was finding like her whole life was going upside down, right?
Right. Because
share your story, Victoria.
Like Angela, you asked, how do you know? Well, I didn't. the hot flashes came, and I'm like, okay. I heard my mom talk about going through the change, and then it just started to just accelerate, and everything was happening all at the same time. The hot flashes, the night sweats, the hair thinning. Well, what really topped it off for me was when I got married, and then I started having the frequent UTIs, and then the BV, and then the moisture issues, and I'm like, wait a minute, these were not problems
This is
before.
shortly after she got married.
This is right. I was a newlywed, and then
they put you on antibiotics.
Put me on antibiotics. And so after one, I'm like, okay, got over that one, and then they came back. So
finally you reached out.
I was reaching out the whole time.
But then you told me, because I didn't know you were having these recurrent UTIs and all that.
And so she got me some help, and I have not.
Yeah, I sent her the balancer kit. I said, what's your D3 level? That was the other thing.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know. So went and got that checked. They said they're normal. She was like, what are the levels? And I said, oh, there's 30. She was like, no, that's a low number. She was like, you need to get it to at least 80. And I'm like, 80 is 30. I'm like, that's low.
And then in 3 weeks,
my D3 levels went to 99. I haven't had a hot flash since.
All right. Well, I have my partner in the Detox Now, Coach Gessie, here with me alongside Dr. Peggy Margeton from Trust Women's Healthcare and Victoria Caldwell discussing her experience with perimenopause. We have more when we come back. It's Way Up.
We're about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with my partner, Coach Gessie from the Detox Now. I also have Dr. Peggy Margeton here with me from Trust Women's Healthcare, and Victoria Caldwell, who has gone through the experience and is going through the experience of perimenopause. How important is also physical activity when it comes to perimenopause
training
and
is
menopause?
more important than aerobic when it comes to menopause.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I tell women to move. So I always say, you can walk inside your house if you're unable to get to a gym, but you have to move. Weight training, it's very important because it also releases properties to bring down that insulin resistance. And it is absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be weights. It can be, calisthenics.
And then also nutrition.
Yes.
That is extremely important. And I always stress the antioxidants, how important that is in your diet.
Omegas.
Yes. The vitamins A, C, and E. And it's not just one thing. And we were discussing, I wish it was one thing throughout this transition, but it's not.
Right now, we are talking to Dr. Peggy Margeton from Trust Women's Healthcare, alongside Victoria Caldwell, who's being very open and honest about her perimenopause/menopause symptoms. And of course, my girl, Coach Gessie from the Detox Now is here. What are some things we should look for to know that, okay, this could potentially be menopause or perimenopause?
First, listen to your body. When it comes to perimenopause, between irregular periods, irritability, moodiness, you're snapping at people a little bit more, brain fog, you're not remembering things. I get patients who come in that says, I've been doing the same job for the last 10 years, but I still can't just get it together. Insomnia, waking up at that witching hour between 2 and 4 in the morning. And also palpitations. Some women may think they're having a panic attack or a heart attack, ringing in the ears.
Snoring.
Yes.
People think, I just all of a sudden started snoring. Well, that actually is connected to perimenopause too. It's so whole body that you don't realize. You're like, I'm just aging, I'm just getting fat, you're, and you don't have to suffer through it. I think that's the joy of it.
So we talk about all the treatment options, and then we talk about what do you feel is best for you. And sometimes we may need to pivot, but it's very important to know that there are options and treatment options out there, management, and you do not have to just bear with it.
We got to make sure we keep on continuing these conversations because it's important. Because like you said, we're all going to go through this.
Yes.
All right, but where can people find everybody here?
So you can find us at Trust Women's Healthcare. We have physical locations in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and Deer Park, Long Island. We're on all social media platforms at Trust Women's Healthcare.
Victoria.
And I'm at teamimpress.com, and I'm helping leaders lead better, not stress themselves out, scale without burnout, and not stress their teams out as well, and create the conditions. The very same things that we talk about. We address the stress and everything from a performance. So sustainable high performance for the leaders, the teams, and the cash flow as well.
And Coach Gessie, the Detox Now.
Yes. We love y'all.
Thank you so much to Dr. Peggy Margeton, Coach Gessie, Victoria Caldwell for joining joining us. Please watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. Something that every single woman and man and person needs to know about because it affects all of us. And when we come back, you guys, this is your show, so we have the last word.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. It's feeling like holiday season is upon us. You know, right after
That's
Halloween.
Right. That's right.
Getting ready for
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
all of those things. But you know what else I love about this time of the year is the clothes, the coziness of being at home. But also, the other day I had on these flannel sweats from Old Navy. I got so many compliments on them.
It's better when you got somebody to wear it with.
Yes.
You're matching.
That brings me to the jingle jammies because I also have my jingle jammies. There is nothing that I love wearing more than pajamas. Literally, as soon as I step foot in my door, I put my pajamas on. Like, I also don't believe in sitting in my street clothes, like on the couch or in my bed or anything like that. So the first thing is cute pajamas, and I love a set. All right, so I did get these lavender purple jingle jammies from Old Navy, so you'll see me wearing those. I also think you're right. It is a good time to have like matching.
That's when I'm gonna wear mine.
But Old Navy is the place to go for cozy clothes, and they got some pretty amazing things right now. What we are gonna do is November 6th. There's a holiday in its own right, and I have a big announcement for you guys for November 6th, so make sure you keep it locked in here. But it does have to do with my Old Navy jingle jammies, period. All right, and again, you guys, thank you to everyone for coming through today. Thank you to everybody for participating. Coach Gessie from the Detox Now, Dr. Peggy Margetson, who I have to go see later today, and also Victoria Caldwell talking about menopause, perimenopause. Now, you know, this is your show.
That's right. So you got the last word.
Hey, I just want to shine some light on my fiance, Vincent Barrios. I do want to just show my appreciation in him stepping in and being a part of my life with my two little girls that aren't his, but he gives them so much love. They call him Daddy, and I can't thank him enough for that. Love you. Bye.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.